everyone. A new band for me today, Fall Out Boy. And what a weird name, huh? I've poked fun at so many band names along the way. Here I am still doing it. Fall Out Boy. Like, are we talking about someone who's had a falling out? He's the Fallout Boy? Are we talking about the boy who fell out of the wagon, so now he's named the Fall Out Boy? I have no idea. Anyway, it's a band. We'll leave it at that. The song is Centuries, and kind of an interesting combination. Fall Out Boy, Centuries. Let's see what it is. But first I have to read. Fall Out Boy is an American rock band formed in Wilmette, Illinois, a suburb of Chicago, in 2001. Oh, an honest-to-goodness 2000s band. In 2017, Fall Out Boy were announced as the first winners of Rock Sound's Hall of Fame award as part of the Rock Sound Awards. As of 2020, the band are two-time Grammy Award nominees, their first nomination having been for Best New Artist at the 2006 Grammy Awards, and their second for Best Rock Album for the 2018 album Mania at the 2019 Grammy Awards. Centuries was released September 9, 2014. It reached number 10 on the US Billboard Hot 100, the band's fourth top 10 hit, and first in 8 years, and was certified quadruple platinum by the RIAA. So they've had multiple top 10 hits. This is their fourth. It reached number 1 on the UK rock and metal chart. Okay, well, a 2000s band. Let's see what I think of it. But at least they made number 10, top 10, right?
Some legends are told, some turn to dust or to gold, but you will remember me for centuries. Just one mistake is all it will take. We'll go down in history. Remember me for centuries. Remember me for centuries. Mama fought my teenage dreams. No, it's nothing wrong with me. The kids are all wrong, the stories are wrong. Heavy metal broke my heart. Come on and let me in. Bruises on your thighs like my fingerprints. This is for to match the darkness that you felt. I never meant for you to fix yourself.
Okay, this is weird. And it's kind of embarrassing to say so. But I'm noticing in this section something that somehow makes me think of, I mean, this is so embarrassing because I'm clueless. But somehow that section, there's something in the music, in the, I don't know if it's the rhythm, the drums, the singing, I don't know what it is, somehow reminds me a bit of rap, maybe? But I don't know enough of the rap genre to know if that's accurate. But anyway, it's a different style there, and I don't know enough of these modern styles to identify which one it is. It probably has something to do with the beat pattern of the drums, is my guess. But here I am displaying my grand ignorance. And those of you who can name such things, please tell me if this is a particular style, because I feel like it is a particular style somehow. This bit here.
No, it's nothing wrong with me. The kids are all wrong, the stories are wrong. Heavy metal broke my heart. Come on and let me in. Bruises on your thighs like my fingerprints.
Now the guitar is coming in.
This is for to match
The beat is still there.
I never meant for you to fix yourself. Some legends are told, some turn to dust or to gold, but you will remember me for centuries. Just one mistake is all it will take. We'll go down in history. Remember me for centuries.
And this Da 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 dum, da da da. There's something I'm enjoying about that actually. It's the fact that it is a minor, the first three notes of a minor scale. Da 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 dum. And well, we've just passed through the Christmas season. And funnily enough, a lot of the old Christmas carols are in are in a minor key or even a mode, which is not necessarily strictly minor, but one of the different modes in the Western music system. And I, of course, had to have my share of listening to Christmas songs. And I don't just go for the most popular carols. I like to listen to the really special ones. And many of the really special ones are some of those really old traditional carols. And somehow, because I've just been through that whole listening phase during the Christmas season, running up to Christmas and holidays and all, that sound is still in my ears. And I know that it's a common sound in the rock world too, modes, minor keys, but this set of simply three notes, da 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 dum, da dee da da dum, da dee. There is something so heartbreaking. It tugs on the heartstrings to hear a melody built out of those three notes. And it's so funny now for me to hear this because it's the same sort of melodic material, and somehow it's something that I guess I've just been immersing myself in that sort of melodic material, and now I find it here, and somehow it's just building these links in my mind. Anyway, but that's standing out to me as a sort of an enjoyable thing. Actually, I guess it's appropriate if it's remember me for centuries. You know, we're talking about this long span of time where it's going to become something ancient a long time from now, and we associate these sounds with sort of ancient music in a way, and maybe that's why it's catching me.
Shadows over you, 'cause I
Okay. Right. How to take this piece of music? There were moments where I was thinking, well, as you know, that this melody is somehow beautiful in this piece, strangely so. And there are places where it feels like it's really reaching towards a classic, even classical feel. I don't mean classical music, but classical in broad terms. Like we speak of the classical Greek era, this sort of long lasting. And at first I was thinking, okay, this is weird, this is funny. But at the same time, I start paying attention to the lyrics. Some legends are told, some turn to dust or to gold, but you will remember me for centuries. And just one mistake is all it will take. We'll go down in history. It's such a. At certain points, I was thinking, okay, should I take this really seriously? Is this trying to be really profound? But overall, it feels like a sort of reaching for the grand and the profound and the ancient, the historic, the memorable, sort of tongue-in-cheek, sort of humorously. It's playing around with the tendency we have, at least in this modern age, to exaggerate everything beyond what makes any sense at all. You will remember me for centuries. Look, you're not even going to be here centuries from now. But, this idea of I am what we do. You will remember me for centuries. This is going to be a legend. Some legends are told, some turn to dust or to gold. But you will remember me for centuries. It's like the common habits of speech we have, saying, I literally died. That's so over-exaggerated, right? I literally died. You will remember me for centuries. So it's kind of playing with this tendency we have to go so far beyond exaggeration that it's just foolish, a foolish heap of words. But, it's what we do. On the other hand, it has this reaching for the classic feel, kind of tongue-in-cheek, as I was saying. So on one hand, it's poking fun or calling us out for our over-exaggeration. On the other hand, it's a bit tongue-in-cheek because it's talking about something which is really meaningful or important to somebody at one point in time. And the feeling that somehow, well, we all experience this, this feeling that, we're the center of the universe. We are. Our life is our life. This is the center of our universe because this is us and everything is in relationship to us. And the further out it goes, the further from us it is. This idea that this one little mistake or this relationship is so important to me. It's the world to me. It's more than the world to me. And any little mistake is going to feel like it is just as dramatic and memorable as the great classic legends and epic stories that we go back to, let's say, the Odyssey, or anything like that. The great classics. This in our life feels perhaps even more important to us, to you, to me. And so it's kind of, I don't think that it's just doing this blindly. I think that it is fully aware, this band, whoever wrote the song, is fully aware of the foolishness of this, but at the same time, they are setting this in a way that makes us realize how important these things feel to us. Just one mistake is all it will take. We'll go down in history. Remember me for centuries. Why do I say that it's tongue-in-cheek? The music sends me that way. The very opening, this voice. That's kind of the setting, and it came back once or twice later. That is the context. It's an unskilled da 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 bum bum da 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 da. It's a young voice. It speaks and articulates in a very modern style. This is the reality, right?
Well, at this point, I should say that part, they took it from another song belonging to another band.
Okay, well, I don't know that other song or that other band, but it's here, and they're using it really well, I think, at least from my perspective of the piece. So, and then we launch into, after saying, okay, this is who we really are, this is the modern world, okay. To this grand, to go, remember me for centuries. It's this grand drama. History. Centuries. And then we launch into this, again, sort of grand epic feel. Hey! It feels like those sorts of, calling up the stories of our ancestors, anthem or some grand saga. That is the feel of the music. We're digging deep. And then we're saying, remember me for a sec. This is not about our ancestors, and this is not about the history of the world before us. This is about the fact that it feels like right now I am going to be remembered, go down in history, in fame or infamy for centuries for this one small mistake. It's that is how I find myself relating to this music. And I kind of like it. Okay, it feels very modern. It feels, and what I mean is the musical style, but not just that, the production of it, the voices, all of the post-production handling of it. Yes, it feels a bit commercial. It feels too clean, too perfect in a lot of ways. But at the same time, it's so perfect for its time. And I kind of like this, playing around with this idea. And I love the way that the music brings us into that world. I mean, because if I were listening to this or reading these lyrics, maybe I would pick up on that. Maybe I wouldn't. Somehow the music helps this whole idea come into view better. And I mean, this line, mummified my teenage dreams. Remember me for 10 centuries. Mummified my teenage dreams. Oh. No, it's nothing wrong with me. The kids are all wrong. The stories are off. Heavy metal broke my heart. Come on, and let me in. This is so much the drama of the heart of the teenager. And I guess the thing that I like about it is that a lot of modern music, especially dealing with that time in life, it feels like it's so jaded and so depressed. Like there is this sense, modern youth, that we don't really know how to chart our lives forwards. We don't have the enthusiasm of the generations before us. We don't have the dreams of the generations before us. It's a lot of the music starting with the 90s, moving forwards from there, gets this feeling of jadedness. And I mean, I'm thinking of, okay, Black Hole Sun. Let's just call that one up. That feeling, regardless of which specific subgenre or substyle it is. But this one somehow has a passion to it, a sort of embracing of this experience, an acknowledgement that I'm being overdramatic. I'm a modern child. I'm a modern youth. I know that I'm overdoing it. But this is the passion and the dreams that I have and the fears that I have. And somehow this music is expressing that beautifully, as I said, with very classic leaning melody bits and lyrics and just these ideas that are expressed, the instrumentation, the epic feel. It's, as I said, it's tongue in cheek on purpose, because it would fall flat if it weren't. But it works. And for that, I like it. Believe it or not. So that's my first experience with Fall Out Boy, the song Centuries. I actually think it's a pretty good song. So I might check them out a bit more in the future and see what else they have to offer us. They're a rather modern band, and it'd be fun to explore some more. So there we have it. I'll see you soon.
Well, now you have to watch the video clip, and I hope that after this first listen and recording, some of your audience who are insisting, why don't you watch the clips? They will understand the value of having you listening to the music first without any visuals.
Okay.
Let's go.
Did I get it all wrong?
You got it all right.
Okay.